Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Welcome, welcome in, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. I'm going to give it a minute, see if anybody joins, but also to see how my connection acts, because last time it was acting retarded. So 1 second, guys. It's going to be for the upcoming week, but sometimes the messages get intense, so they can be for longer. Working on some things for some collaborations and some things in Tri-Cities, Washington, for those of you that are local. And it will be at Blue, which is the metaphysical market in Uptown, so stay tuned for that. Just cleansing the space while we are testing the connection. The last time I did these lives, it was all over the place. So we'll jump right in. How we go through these messages is I do a general for the collective. Then I'll jump into the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'll do the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I will do the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And then I will do the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I will try to respond to comments, questions between videos, but sometimes I get super focused, so I do apologize in advance if I don't respond back to your comment right away. One-man band over here. So, start with the collective. Most important message here for the collective spirit. Do my friends need to know for the upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Queen of Staffs, the Sun with the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. So this is an energy of healing from some betrayal that's been holding you back for some time. It's like the sun is finally shining after the rain. I definitely feel here with the High Priestess intuitively you made a decision and maybe didn't have all the evidence presented to you, but in you found out that you made the right decision. It's always important to trust your intuition. So let's see how this plays out into the message. The energy surrounding you at this time is the Knight of Coins, the Hermit, the Tower. So this is feeling stuck or going through this ending at the current present moment. Okay? Everything's crumbling around you because the challenge here, you have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Staffs, and the Page of Swords. And we'll clarify this as we go through the message. But I definitely feel like there is a need to remind you whenever anything is falling away, even if it's something that we've held on to for some time, it's making way for new beginnings, for new experiences, for new blessings to come in. So if we focus on the blessings that are coming in instead of the things that are falling away, we'll make the transition easier. And I know that's easier said than done. I have had my fair share of moments where I've had to grieve certain relationships, certain people in my life, whether through betrayal or some other means of ending. But to me, the energy that's present here is you going through a relationship, trying to make this work, and then being forced to let go. Trust me, there's been signs that you need to walk away. You've just chose to focus in on the relationship. I challenge you, and we're going to clarify all of this right now. Take some time and focus inward with this Hermit energy. Take some time and gain some clarity on your path, on some goals that you want to achieve in your life, on some things that you want to create moving forward. What is it that you want to create? What do you want your life to look like long term, right? So let's clarify, because right now things feel like they're at a standstill. Maybe a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty on what's coming next or where to focus your energy. And so this is about making a plan, taking some time and brainstorming some ideas for yourself. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Tower energy. My intention here with these readings, guys, is to remind you, because I believe, we all have the answers within. It's really about reminding each individual soul that I come across about that power within themselves, right? We don't need all of these other influences outside of ourselves to tell us what we need to do. We just have to channel the energy inward. And I feel like that's what's coming out here in your reading. As soon as you sit down and get crystal clear on where you want to focus your energy next, everything is going to start moving forward. Okay? Now, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. Sending has been difficult. This person has stabbed you in the back multiple times, and I also feel like they have been disrespecting the union. Okay, they've been going outside of your relationship, and even if this is just emotional or micro cheating, going on social media and liking other people's profile pictures or having relationships with people over text message or FaceTime, that is the first step towards, and everybody knows their intention when they're doing that. So we just need to be honest and straightforward with ourselves. For you, in the outcome, there are beautiful blessings that are coming in for you. You're blocking those blessings by focusing on this ending rather than on the blessings that are coming in. And here's an example. There may be an opportunity with a friend where a friend invites you out, or a family member invites you out to a certain gathering where you may have an opportunity to meet new friends, new partners, but you say no because you're still healing, because you're mad about your situation and You don't want that bad energy to rub off on another person. What that's doing is blocking opportunities instead of recalibrating your energy like, okay, I'm going to make myself have a good time. I'm going to focus on having a good time instead of what's coming to an end. That's how you're missing out on perfect opportunities that are being presented to you. So, for this week, take some time, take the lead in your life with this Emperor energy. Invoke that Emperor energy, okay? Get crystal clear on what you want this outcome to be for yourself 5, 10, 15 years down the line. How are you going to attract that? How are you going to line yourself up with the opportunities to put you in those positions? Okay? Work backwards. Get clear on what you want the bigger picture vision to be, and then take the backward step to where you are now. Okay? Break it down as small steps as you need it to be, because baby steps are better than no steps. And then focus your energy on that. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 2 of Wands. This is goals. This is bigger picture vision, guys. So getting crystal clear on what you want your future to be is what's going to be important for you for this month, this week. So let's pull over the advice, guidance, moving forward. I do feel like there are blessings, that opportunities for new beginnings, new adventures that are being presented to you, but you're missing these opportunities because you're caught up in this negative cycle of energy. And you can pull yourself out of that, but you have to be determined. You have to tell yourself, pick yourself up by your britches and tell yourself, it's time to focus forward. The 8 of Swords is you being trapped in your mind. But if you look at this card, in every single 8 of Swords, the person is very loosely bound. Okay, so it's an energy of keeping yourself trapped by overthinking, overanalyzing the past. Okay, it's time to free yourself from all of this negative energy. So let's pull out a soul truth message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So your soul truth message coming out for your reading for the collective. How can I surrender even more in this very moment? It is essential to have a clear, strong intention of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Today's soul action. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra, I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll give you a second to hold the yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for the collective spirit. What do my collective friends need to know? So that's a yes. That is a yes. All right, we're going to move into Gemini's energy. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm going to dive right into Gemini's energy here at 1738. Most important message here for Gemini spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. There's a need here to be honest with yourself, Gemini. Look at a situation very truthfully for what it is. Okay? I feel like there's something here that you're working towards. Project, business venture, but there is a need to take a pause and make sure that all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed here with this particular endeavor. Okay? We're going to see how this plays out into the message, Gemini, but I definitely feel here there is a need to pay attention. Trust your intuition when it comes to the situation. The challenge words and the outcome is the Ten of Cups, the Temperance, Ten of Pentacles. So there's something here that you're pouring your energy into. I do feel like this is in alignment with what you are building for your future, this Hermit energy. We're going to clarify all of this as we go through, Gemini. I definitely feel here that there is a lot of work with the Ten of Wands energy. There's a lot of work to be had, to put in. So with that being said, there is a need to prepare. Be prepared for work, okay? It doesn't mean that there isn't going to be reward in the outcome, because we see the Ten of Pentacles in the outcome. So if that's what your intention is, then there will be reward. But with great reward comes with great sacrifice, with lots of work, right? So let's clarify the Hermit, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands energy for Gemini. I do feel like there is a need to be patient with yourself, to be patient with the process, okay? One day, one step at a time. But in order to be able to know what's coming, okay, what this 10 of Wands entails, you need to know what you're working towards. So sit down and think about what the outcome is going to be. The 7 of Wands is coming out here, Gemini. So this card is about boundaries and being crystal clear on how much energy you're willing to give to a situation. Okay, so there is a need to be crystal clear and communicate how much energy you can give. Also, what you're willing to take, right? What are your absolute no's? And yes, that even pertains to business. So the challenge here, you're trying to be fair. And that is important. It is important to be fair, to make sure that everything is even. But also understanding that you're working towards a bigger cause, a bigger purpose. So just know that you're only a part of the bigger picture. Okay? And that's okay. It takes a team, right? It takes multiple people to make a dream work, especially if it's a big dream. This 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Temperance energy, there's big energy that's coming towards you here in the coming months. And right now you're preparing for this, Gemini. So make sure that all your I's are dotted, all your T's are crossed. Give the situation a little bit of grace, but also be crystal clear on your boundaries. It has to be a balance, right? I feel like there is also an energy of you taking the lead. So maybe that's why there's a lot of work to be done, is because everybody is kind of looking at you, Gemini, like, what do I do? Or like, you're the leader. And so it's okay to take the reins in this situation, especially if it's just temporary. I do feel like it may feel like it's a heavy burden to take the lead, to take the reins in this project. But I feel like that's what's being called. Said you're just a part of this, and so you're not perceiving yourself as the leader, but maybe that's not how other people are looking at this. So take a step back, get clear on that big picture vision. What am I willing to give? What am I willing to take? And in those conversations, all of it's going to come together. Okay, just start one day, one step at a time. And by the end of it, you will be able to look back and see how far you've come. So let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Decisions, Gemini, there's something here that's needing to come to an end. And I feel like this is something that you haven't yet fully decided on, because we have the Two of Pentacles. So there's like a decision that's still being made here. Intuitively, I feel like you know exactly what this is. So if you think it's this, you're right. This Knight of Swords is like swift moving energy. So once you make this decision, everything is going to move forward quickly once you take action on that intuitive thought. Okay, let's pull out a soul truth message to sum up your reading. It's definitely about one day, one step at a time. You are on the right path. So just keep going, keep putting in the effort, but make sure that you communicate and make sure that you're taking care of yourself, Gemini. Self-care is going to be important. And this card is so key to this reading. Am I afraid to be seen? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. It's time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Today's soul action. What parts of you are you hiding so you can be socially accepted and fit in? Are you being authentic? Do you allow yourself to be all of you? What do you need to feel so you can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gemini, Give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, positive healing vibes out there to everybody in the community. Most important message here for Gemini spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? That's a no. That's a no. All right. I'm going to move into Libra's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Libra spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Nine of Wands trying to come out. We'll see if that comes out again. Something here that you're trying to be fair, trying to find a common ground, but having a difficult time doing so. The Hierophant, this could have to do with a long-term commitment, engagement. This could be a relationship, but for some reason I feel like it has to do with a work situation. You're trying to make sure that things are fair, but I feel like there's somebody here that's taking advantage of the situation, Libra. So there is a need to be cautious and maybe a need to change your perspective on this situation. We'll see how this plays out into the message, of course. The energy surrounding you, Libra, is the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. So you're putting work, time, energy, effort into something that isn't working. And here's what I will say, not that it's not working. It's not in alignment with what you want for your future. Okay? I also feel here that there's some healing that needs to be addressed. Some deep internal resentments that you've been having a hard time to let go of. And here's what I will say, guys. This is why I know I'm a tarot reader. And I do tarot readings, and I do give some practical advice that even psychologists would tell you. But I'm not a professional, and I do find value in getting professional guidance in whatever area. So if you're having mental health issues, it's okay to reach out to a counselor. But let's say this is, for example, business issues where you're having a hard time getting clear on goals, on bigger picture vision with business, then maybe it's a business mentor that you need. So seeking professional guidance doesn't always entail like a psychologist per se. A mentor is still going to give you good advice on how to process emotions, on how to handle business deals that go awry. So I challenge you. And it doesn't always cost money to seek out mentors. Sometimes mentors, there can be this equal exchange that you find a common ground on. So let's clarify the message here for you, Libra. The Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, this is stability, but that Five of Pentacles is feeling a loss. And so what this is telling you is there's been a lot of work, a lot of effort. You've tried to be the leader in the situation. You've tried to kind of hold your ground, if you will, but things just aren't adding up or lining up like you would like them to. Maybe there's a need to recalibrate your energy or refocus, right? Where are you focusing that energy, or what you want to do in your life? For example, say you're in a job and it pays you money, it covers the bills, but you don't find fulfillment in that job. It's okay to come to the awareness that this isn't working, even though it pays the bills. It's not something that I want to do. And even though you might not be able to quit your job tomorrow, you can still take the steps to line yourself up with a better position, a better career, something that's more fulfilling for you. And maybe what you're doing currently is something that's more fulfilling for another person. It's important to have that an understanding about yourself. Okay? So the challenge here is there's been longevity. Six of Cups. I also feel like there may be some friends, like friendly ties. You enjoy the people you work with, or this is a business partnership that you've been in for some time, but things just aren't working. It's okay to set boundaries and walk away from things that aren't working. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to hold on to. It's okay to walk away. And I feel like that's exactly what this reading is telling you, Libra, is sometimes it's important to continue to put in the effort. But when we come to the awareness that it's time to free ourselves from something that's been holding us back for so long. Eight of Cups energy, the Judgment energy. Once you're able to make this determination in your mind, there are going to be new beginnings that come into your life very quickly, that are going to be more fulfilling, that are going to be in better alignment. You have to start by sitting down and having that awareness. Ace of Swords, making a plan, Page of Pentacles, and that's how this Ten of Pentacles comes into fruition. Manifestation and universal law is, yes, your thoughts have power, but once you have the thought, you sit down, you make the plan, you then have to take inspired action. Taking inspired action is also a universal law. Okay? So I do feel like the message has been learned. The lesson has been received. I also feel like there are beautiful new beginnings that are coming in for you, but you have to get clear within yourself. Here's what I will say, guys, and I know that I say this a lot on my messages. The answers are all within us all. We all have the answer to everything that we need in our life within ourselves. Okay? You just have to sit down and calm your mind and think about it. Okay? If you're having a hard time deciphering where you should focus your energy, sit down and get your birth chart read. Sit down and go to Cafe Astrology and get a birth chart and have them spell it out for you. It'll tell you where your strengths and your weaknesses are at the very least, and it's free. It's a good place to start, but ultimately, I honestly feel like we all already intuitively know what we need to be doing. Here's what I'll say. I've been reading tarot since I was 14. I've gone to school for my associate's degree in business administration. I've gone to school for my bachelor's degree in accounting. I've had several different jobs among all different types of work fields, career fields. I've been a caregiver, I've been a med tech, I've been an insurance broker, but it came back to tarot and helping people with my word. And so, as much as I tried to think that this wasn't it, this is. And so, that's just an example of everything that we need is right in front of us. Just have to take some time and think about it. So, let's pull over the advice, guidance, moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. We have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So there's a little bit of fear. This Nine of Wands is fear. Ultimately, it boils down to fear is what's holding you back. You know what it is that you want, but maybe how do I make money from that? Or how can I line myself up? It's not always straightforward and direct. Sometimes we enjoy helping people, so we find careers that line ourselves up with helping other individuals. Sometimes it is clear cut and dry. Like I've always liked doing math, so I should do accounting. Something along those lines. There's some things that you're going to have to leave behind to make this transition. And a lot of times the Six of Swords, guys, yes, it could be relationships, yada, yada, the list goes on, but it boils down to your beliefs that are holding you back. You're believing that it's not going to work or you're not going to find a way. And it will work. You just have to sit down and think about it. Let's pull out your soul truth message here, Libra, to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you found the message was helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy the messages and like the vibe, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Your soul truth message here, Libra. What can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, and the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes. No longer attached to the past, you are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Libra. I'll give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I know I say it a lot, but I really do appreciate it. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know? That's a no. That is a no. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Libra. All right, we're going to move into Aquarius's energy. Most important message here for Aquarius. Spirit, what do my Aquarian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Knight of Wands, Three of Swords with the Ten of Swords. So this is betrayal. And I definitely feel here with this Ten of Swords, this is like something coming to an end after being stabbed in the back several times. Okay? It's left you on this shaky ground with this Knight of Wands energy. I also feel here it's maybe even messed with some finances. I do feel like this ending, even though it was difficult, Aquarius, it was purposeful, was divinely guided. You were being divinely protected. So sometimes rejection is God's protection. I know we've all heard that saying, but it is so true. You don't know what you're being protected from when something is coming to an end. So if it's hard, try to focus on what's next, what's coming in next, okay? So if this has to do with a job situation or business situation, you still need to have some finances coming in. So what's next? Maybe this is looking into events. Maybe this is looking into a new job, a new career path. Maybe for some of you, this has to do with freshening up some skills, taking some classes, whatever is in alignment with your bigger picture vision. You're going to know better than me what that is. We're going to dive deep and go through the message. We'll clarify as we go through. So the energy surrounding you, Aquarius, is the Ace of Swords, the Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. Things feel like they're swirling. It's like simultaneously things are coming to an end. You see opportunities for new beginnings. There is a lot of happiness, but there is still a need to take pause and process. Okay? So let's clarify this Ace of Swords, the Temperance with the Knight of Swords energy for Aquarius. These new beginnings are blessings. Okay? So right now, and I know this Ten of Swords is fresh. I know it's happened within the past month. Focus on the new things that are coming in. So new job, new business opportunities, new location, however it is that you're going to make ends meet, that needs to be redirected first. Okay? Then once everything is settled, I want you to take some time and grieve. Okay? And even if this is a business partnership or a friendship and the person is still here on this earthly plane, there still needs to be a period of grieving. It doesn't have to be a long period of time. It's just naming the process of letting go. Okay? And looking at this very straightforward, very practically, the Ace of Swords. Even though this was the right decision, this is a blessing in disguise, it doesn't make it any less hurtful. It doesn't make it any easier. There is some sacrifices that have been made to make this transition. And those sacrifices, it wasn't easy. And it's okay to acknowledge that. Okay? the outcome, moving forward here. The King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Empress. You're being redirected to something that's in better alignment. Trust that. And then observe those blessings coming in. I also feel here with this Empress energy, it's going to be important for you, Aquarius, to schedule some self-care. Okay, so just like you would schedule a haircut or schedule an oil change on your car, you need to schedule an oil change for yourself. Okay, take some time, recalibrate your energy. Maybe that's just taking a nap, whatever it is that's going to make you feel less stressed, more joyful. Okay, filling your cup at this ending is going to be being successful. Okay, if you don't already have, it's 9 of Cups. I'm being called to give a message, so whoever needs to hear this, if you don't have a list, I highly recommend making a list of 2 or 3 activities that you enjoy that will fill your cup. So maybe that's playing video games. Maybe that's going on a walk with your dog. Maybe that's petting your cat. Whatever activities that are going to make you feel less stressed and more joyful. Okay? Having that list so when things become chaotic, you have something to look back at. You have something to reference. Put it in a spot where it's easily accessible. Maybe even in your phone, in the notepad, or as a reminder, so you can remind yourself to take care. Okay? Let's pull over your advice. Moving forward, I definitely feel like there is a need to use your discernment. Not every new beginning is going to be a blessing. So there's definitely a need to use your discernment here. I also feel like there are people that do have your back. You do have a very good support system that is here to support you. So even though this may be stressful, no transition is ever easy. The outcome is going to be worth it. Excuse me. 6 of Wands. You are going to be rewarded through this process. So, and sometimes we just need a reminder. Instead of focusing on the things that are falling away, it's imperative to focus on the things that are coming to fruition. Focus on what you want to build. Focus on what you want to create. So your soul truth message here, Aquarius, for your reading is, am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action, journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desire? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with who? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Aquarius, I'll give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Aquarius. That's a no. That's a no. All right, Aquarius. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So, moving into the fire energy now, we're going to start with Sagittarius, but we are going to cleanse the space first. Most important message here for Sagittarius. Spirit, what do my Sagittarian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Eight of Cups, Three of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's something here that you've walked away from. Something here that you've left in the past. And this has brought in a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. A lot of people coming together and supporting you, lifting you up. I definitely feel like this has to do with the relationship. A particular person in your life that it's almost like with this Eight of Cups energy, it's like leaving everything behind in order to move forward. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are happy about this decision that you've made. I definitely feel like that wasn't easy. So we'll see how this plays out into the message here, Sagittarius. Ultimately, I feel like it's almost like once you walked away from that situation, everything started working in your favor. So that was a sign from the universe that you made the right decision, that that particular relationship had ran its course. So the energy surrounding you at this time, Sagittarius, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Judgment energy. The challenge here is the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands. And in the outcome, we have the Star, the Page of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. This is the advice guidance moving forward, so we'll pull this over at the end. Right now, I feel like there's a lot of celebration. There's people around you, again, like I said, that are excited that you made this transition. And even though you feel this change was imperative to your future, I also feel like you're still going through a little bit of a grieving process. And so I feel like you're kind of, at this time, closed off to new relationships. The reason why this is coming up here, Sagittarius, is because pretty soon there's going to be a situation in your life where you're going to be introduced to a person. And this person is going to be a soulmate connection. And I want you to prepare for this, because if you are ready, this is going to be a beautiful new beginning. Part of the reason I feel like you haven't made this move yet is because maybe you're worried about your past coming back, your ex coming back to haunt you. The person that you're about to meet, none of that's going to matter. Okay, so clarifying the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Judgment is the Knight of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Right now, things feel like they're at a standstill. I feel like your focus is work, your focus is goals. Once you meet this person, everything is going to shift. This Page of Wands tells me, Sagittarius, it's going to be up to you whether you're going to be open to this opportunity. Okay. So clarifying the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands is the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Personally, I get the sense that you want something to fulfill you in your life, in relationship area of your life. However, there is a fear that's holding you back. Address this fear and you will be ready when you meet this person. And what do I mean by that? You have to address it. You're going to have to push through it. So if you want practice before this person comes into your life, start putting yourself out there right now. Start going through the motions of going through experiences where you're meeting new people with the intention of meeting new people, of having friends, of having experiences where you are going to be put into a situation where you meet the one, basically. Is your ex watching? Absolutely. Is your ex stalking you on Facebook? Absolutely. But don't let that stop you from bringing blessings into your life. Okay? Don't let that put these beautiful new beginnings on ice for you. Let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Definitely feel like things feel like they're at a pause right now for you. I feel like you're kind of just content and focused on work, focused on keeping it together, not putting too much energy in the chaos of the world. When this person comes into your life, it's going to flow so easily. You're not even going to recognize what's going on. It's going to be important. You don't let this fear gunk up this new blessing. And here's what I will also say, Sagittarius. Try not to hold on too much. This is just a message. If this person is truly meant to be in your life, it will come back around. Okay, so don't push yourself too much. If you're not ready, you're not ready. It's okay. But I challenge you, if you want a companion and you want to start exploring and going on adventures like a Sagittarius does with your person, start putting yourself out there and being open to meeting at least friends. So your soul truth message coming out for your reading, Sagittarius, is how can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action, let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sagittarius. Give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Sagittarius, Spirit. That looks like a very subtle yes. And that is a yes. All right, we're going to move into Leo's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And if you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Alrighty. For Leo, most important message here for Leo, Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Nine of Swords, the Lovers with the Magician. So, Leo, this Nine of Swords energy, and especially in this deck, it's mourning a loss. And I feel like this is a person who you had a very intense connection with, but are no longer connected, no longer involved with this person. And I feel like there's an energy of, how do I get this person back into my life? How can I rekindle this relationship? A lot of questioning, a lot of uncertainty. Okay? I definitely feel like there is some things that are going to come out here that are going to be trigger warnings for sure. But I feel here that this connection at one point in your life was very fulfilling. So we'll see how this plays out into your message. The energy surrounding you at this time, Leo, is the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, the Strength. The challenge here is the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Devil. And the outcome is the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So, here's how I see this playing out. And I feel like this has come up in your message before. There was a decision that was made in your past where you walked away from a situation that you felt wasn't in alignment with what you wanted for your future, or you weren't ready for that relationship. And then you started moving forward with your life. That person moved on with theirs. And now there's this energy present, Leo, of I didn't make the right decision. Accepting. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of stability, but lacks that deepness, that soul connection. There's just something missing. So let's clarify the Emperor, the Ten of Cups with the Strength energy. The reason being, it's the karmic. There's something karmic to learn from this connection. And the current connection that you're in, or the current person that you're connecting with. That's why every connection doesn't feel like this past connection. Now, I do feel like there are going to be new opportunities that are going to come in for you, but it's not going to be as fulfilling as that soulmate connection, unless it's another soulmate. Soulmates aren't common, okay, but you have more than one. However, I definitely feel right now, it almost feels like there's a loss of control. Like, I don't have control over the future. I don't have control if I'm in a relationship. You will find the right person. You will find the right person. And if that person that you walked away from your past is no longer present, then there will be somebody that comes along your path that is still a connection similar. Obviously, it's not going to be the same person, but it is going to feel fulfilling, okay? You have to be patient and wait. If there's any confusion, wait. If there's any uncertainty, wait. You can't just push through and get married or have a baby just because, if that's not something that you want in your life. So moving forward, I feel like there's going to be a decision made that's going to be very heartbreaking to another person. But I do feel like this is going to be very healing, very uplifting for you. Okay? I also feel like there is a need to be strategic especially if you're involved in a relationship. So if you have a marriage, or you have a family, or you live together with this person, you're going to need to be strategic. You can't just be, if you've already made a decision to make a family with another person, you can't just be selfish and move on with your life. That's not fair to the other people involved. However, there is a need to be strategic at this time. Be prepared to make some changes in your life. Right now, there are some belief systems that are falling away. There are some friendships that are falling away. There's equally the same amount of people, places, and things that are being implemented in our lives that are going to replace those past people, places, and things. Allow the energy to ebb and flow. Try not to hold on too tightly to anything that's falling away. And also, be strategic. Don't make any impulsive, hasty decisions in order to move forward. This is all about preparation. So you're being prepared for some changes to come in. Let it flow. Let it go. Let it be. Your advice, guidance moving forward here. There's a lot of up in your head, overanalyzing, overthinking, what's next, what's coming next, how can I get this person back in my life? How can I get them to return? I feel like there is a need to focus on goals, practical things at this time to kind of ground your energy, because there are a lot of swords coming up here. That's a lot of thoughts. So grounding your energy is going to be important for you when you're overthinking, overanalyzing a situation. I also feel there is a need to reevaluate your bigger picture vision. Is this aligning with that? Is this portal aligning with that portal? Ultimately, a lot of things are up in the air right now. The energy feels very scattered. Grounding is going to be important, especially as a fire sign. And then just letting the energy flow, because the only thing that we really have control over is ourselves. We can't control other people. We can't control situations or places outside of ourselves. We can only control ourselves and our reaction. Okay? So, again, take account, get clear. What's staying, what's going? Is this aligning with that? And then make decisions accordingly. Your soul truth message coming out for your reading, Leo, is where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, your home, and innermost self. Make space and clarity will come. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Leo. Give you a second to hold the yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? That's a yes. That is a yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Leo. All right, we're going to move into Aries energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. Again, if you guys find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. All right, Aries. Most important message here for Aries Spirit. What do my Aries friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Four of Wands, the Temperance, Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. And underneath that is the Tower. What it's looking like here, Aries, and we're going to pull some more cards, clarify all of this here in a minute, but it's like right now, things feel like they're at a standstill. And I feel like you feel like something is brewing. Storm is brewing. But you can't really put your finger on it quite yet. There's a situation, and this could be your spouse, significant other with this Eight of Cups energy, but it also could be a friend with the Page of Pentacles. But I definitely feel like there is an ending that's about to occur. somebody is about to walk away from something abruptly with that Tower energy. And we're going to see how this plays out into the message for you, Aries. So the energy surrounding you at this time, the Star, the Seven of Wands, and the Judgment energy. So it's looking like you are getting ready to walk away from something that has been holding you back for some time. It's almost like you've tried to set boundaries, you've tried to stand your ground, you've tried to work with this person, and it just isn't working. It just isn't working. We're going to clarify all of this as we go through, but I do feel there isn't going to be a need to protect your energy. Okay, so if this is you that's getting ready to walk away, then that needs to be part of the plan. How to protect yourself. The lesson has been learned. The message has been received. The cycle is complete. Yes. But I don't feel like this person is going to walk away very easily. Okay? They're not going to give up so easily. And that's why you need to protect yourself. Now, being strategic, okay, making a plan ahead of time. So, and this is a message that I'm being called to give. It's not going to resonate for everyone. But if you're in a situation where there is abuse going on and you're planning on leaving, okay, you need to protect your energy. You need to be very cautious when making a plan. You need to not let your person know what's going on, because when you're getting ready to leave, that's when it becomes more dangerous. Just an FYI, okay? And that may be what's going on here. That's definitely resonating for somebody out there. But there is a need to protect your energy. But I do feel like you are making the right decision when walking away. I don't feel like this transition is going to be easy. I do feel like it's going to be worth it. For those of you that the abuse, neglect, stressful situation is resonating for you, you may need to move. Chariot energy, you may need to move in order to get a fresh start, in order to get a new perspective, in order to recalibrate the energy, we'll call it. But it feels very stressful. It feels very heavy. It feels like a lot of pressure on you, like almost like a pressure cooker. Okay? So just be very strategic, especially if you're having to deal with a situation that may be harmful. Okay? Let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I do feel like you have a good support system. Again, guys, that's definitely coming up for a lot of us. We have people that are supporting us, but there is still a need to protect ourselves, right? So if this is having to do with spiritual protection, and you can look all of this stuff up on the internet, guys, it's called wards. Wards of protection you put around your house, around your business. It allows to absorb the negative energy. And then you can also see if somebody is sending negativity or harm towards you. You see what I mean? I do feel like there are blessings that are coming in, but it's going to be important to protect these blessings, because when you walk away, this person isn't going to be okay with you leaving. Let's pull out a soul truth message here, Aries, to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action, journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desire? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Aries, give you a second to hold the yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Aries. That's a no. That is a no. Beautiful, 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 Aries. Now we're diving into the earth signs. We're going to go Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Then we'll do water. Clear the cards. We'll cleanse the space. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Alrighty. Let's dive into Virgo's energy. Most important message here for Virgo spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. The Strength, the Seven of Staffs, and the Star. So Virgo, This energy is really about healing, and the reason being the star and the strength are both associated. The star and the strength, okay? The star is about healing, it's about finding balance, it's about hope, okay? It's also about accepting yourself fully, flaws and all, okay? Shadow work is associated with strength energy. Strength energy talks about taming the inner beast, taming the beast within. So the strength energy is like the beginning phases, like recognizing that you need to tame the inner beast. The star is like the end phase. What this tells me, Virgo, is there has been a journey, a long journey that you've gone through in a short amount of time that's brought you to this understanding, this understanding, this overstanding within yourself. But something here is feeling burdensome for you with this Ten of Staffs energy. We're going to see how this all plays out into the message here, Virgo. But I definitely feel like there is a need to stand your ground in what it is that you believe is right. Okay? And if that includes walking away from a situation that is no longer in alignment with what you want for your future, then that's what needs to take place. Okay? So the energy surrounding you at this time, Virgo, the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So something is coming to an end. The Tower is crumbling. Okay. I do feel like this is a blessing in disguise, but it doesn't make this transition any easier. I also feel here part of you knows that this isn't in alignment, but part of you wants this to work. And so there's still this indecision that's taking place, like back and forth. Do I stay or do I go? Ultimately, this is coming to an end. Okay. And we're going to clarify all this as we go through. One thing I want to touch on really quickly while we're going through endings is endings are really ways the universe allows space for new experiences to come in. It doesn't make the transition any easier, but it definitely is worth it to get to the other side. Okay, so let's clarify this Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Staffs energy. I feel like you knew that this wasn't in alignment. And so how I'm going to read this is a relationship. Okay. This is a situation here, Virgo, and a very clear message is coming out. It's like you pushed this relationship to the next level, wanting it to work. But what really needed to take place was time to develop the foundation. And because you pushed things, or they pushed things too quickly, maybe this was the other person that pushed this too quickly, this wasn't built on a solid foundation. It's everything coming to an end, but the reason why it's coming to an end is because it was built on a solid foundation. So understanding with this Wheel of Fortune energy, Virgo, this, even though it's hard to experience any ending, it's not easy. It's fated. And it's making way for your soulmate connection to come into your the challenge here, Virgo. This, I feel like this is an energy. You have already met your soulmate. There's already a person in your life that is your soulmate that you've either been putting on the back burner because it's not that Disney fairy tale feeling of love. Okay. That programmed fairy tale ideal version of love is meant to distract us from what a real relationship feels like. In fairy tales, butterflies in your stomach and heart palpitations and sweaty palms is the going thing when you're falling in love. But those are all indications that this isn't working, that this isn't the one. This is your body warning you and telling you that this isn't right. It's not right for you. And so when we want those heart palpitations and the butterflies in our stomach, what we're really setting ourselves up for is that flighty, always out of touch relationship, instead of that partner that feels stable, that feels grounded, that may even feel boring to some of you. Boring is not a bad thing. Boring is stable. When things are boring, things are in a stable position. Okay. I do feel like you're coming to this realization. There's still this back and forth. Do I stay or do I go? Do I try to make this work? Do I push through? And it's okay to wait while you're making this decision. But know that if this isn't meant for you, it's going to continuously get harder until you let go. It's just how the universal energy works. Something that isn't meant for you, it's just going to get harder and more difficult the further it goes along until you let it go. If it's meant for you, it's going to flow. It's going to be easy. You're going to find time. It's going to just naturally come together. That's going to be the difference. Okay. I also will say this Knight of Pentacles energy is telling you, Virgo, while you're in this indecisive energy, while you're trying to make this decision, everything else around you is going to be at a standstill. So it's going to move as slowly or as quickly as you intend. Let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, King of Coins. There was a lot of confusion whether this was love or a soulmate. Is this my person? Is this not my person? There's a lot of questioning, a lot of uncertainty. So any questioning, wait. Here's what I will say. The person who is meant to be in your life is going to complement. They're going to complement everything you do. It's going to be like your yin to their yang. Okay? Anything that isn't in alignment, again, it's going to feel resistant. There's going to be resistance. So it's going to feel difficult. It's going to feel uncertain. That's how you know it's not right. Now, is there lessons to learn through the process? Of course there is. But this isn't the person that's meant to be in your life long term. So you need to trust that intuition, because I feel like your inner guidance mechanism has been telling you this, Virgo, and you've been ignoring. Your soul truth message coming out for your reading is, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Today's soul action: choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something that you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things that you are grateful for. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And if you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here. It does help to set intentions for future messages. And I go live every Tuesday for these all signs readings. So most important message here for Virgo. What do my Virgo friends need to know? That's a no. That is a no. All right, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. Positive healing vibes to the world out there. Moving into Taurus's energy. Most important message here for Taurus. Spirit, what do my Taurasian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Six of Cups. I don't know why I keep getting an energy of somebody from your past returning here, Taurus. Most of your readings that come up. We'll see how this plays out into the reading. I definitely feel like there is a nostalgic type of energy between you and another person from your past, and it's like maybe even cultivating this relationship. I definitely feel like there is a need to kind of just proceed with caution. Make sure that all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed before you push forward in this endeavor. And there is a reason why that energy is coming out here, Taurus. So the energy surrounding you here is the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess with the Ten of Wands. The challenge here is the Tower, the Nine of Swords with the Five of Wands. And in the outcome, we have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So this is definitely a warning message to proceed with caution. The reason being is because I feel like the person that you're trying to cultivate a connection with is involved with multiple people. Almost like they're playing the field. Okay? So just be aware that this person doesn't have the same intention quite yet. Okay? And we'll get into all of that as we go through. The energy surrounding you at this time, the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands. This is up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, but it's because your intuition is on point. It's telling you something here that you are kind of ignoring at this time. And I do feel like it has to do with this person. Okay? You need to get crystal clear on what it is that you will accept in your relationship and have that inner standing of yourself, because I feel like this person is playing the field. The challenge here, something is coming to an end. And maybe this is this connection, maybe this person is ending things with other people, and they're telling you to wait because they're ending it with those people. And that's fine if that's what's going on. But you need to reserve your energy until that person shows you that they've chosen you. In the outcome, I definitely feel like there is a mourning of a loss. I feel like eventually, Taurus, you're going to get sick of competing for this person's attention, and you're not going to deal with this any longer. But it comes down to when. Some of you, this is happening currently right now in this present energy. Some of you, this may not happen for a couple weeks, but I definitely feel like when it is time, you will know. You're going to be wanting to move really quickly when that happens. It's going to be like Taurus is done having patience, moving forward. The end. Okay. So your advice, guidance moving forward for you, Taurus: Temperance, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician. This is falling away. While you're waiting to get sick of it, get crystal clear on your bigger picture vision. Okay? You have everything that it is you need to create the outcome you desire. You just have to take time to make a plan and then take action towards that. Okay? Everything is going to line up perfectly. You already know what it is that you need, that you want to be doing with your life. So, why not do it? Your soul truth message here, Taurus, coming out for your reading, as far as it goes with this connection, I really can't say any more. You're not ready to hear that this is over. When you are ready, you'll move quickly. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today's soul action, it's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Taurus. Give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Taurus. Spirit, what do my Taurasian friends need to know? It's a no. That is a no. All right, Taurus, feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. We're going to move into Capricorn's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. I actually know about 80% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed, but I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel so you could be notified when I go live like this. Capricorn. Most important message here for Capricorn. Spirit, what do my Capricorn friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Page of Pentacles, the Death with the King of Wands. It's definitely pertaining to an ending, but for some of you, this is an actual loss that you've experienced in your life and is trying to find your footing after this loss that you've experienced. Okay. If this is resonating for you, whether it's a loss, a physical loss, or a spiritual loss, I definitely feel like there is a need to focus on self-care for at least the next week or so. Okay, so doing things that are going to fill you up, you're going to lift your spirits, even if that's taking a nap, even if that's going for a walk, even if that's going to the casino with your friends to take your mind off of chaos, going out with friends to take your mind off the chaos. It's okay. It's okay to go out and have fun sometimes. So we'll see how this plays out into your message here, Capricorn. But the energy surrounding you is the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. The challenge here is the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords with the Knight of Swords. And in the outcome, we have the Lovers, the Judgment, the Knight of Cups. And this is the advice guidance moving forward. So we will pull that over at the end. Okay. So the energy surrounding you at this time, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. So there are blessings that are coming in. New beginnings, new experiences, new blessings, but it's almost like you feel detached emotionally because of what you're experiencing. And that's normal. Okay, so don't beat yourself up over that. If you feel like everything's spinning around you and you're just standing in the middle, that's normal. Sometimes when we experience endings in our life, whether it be a physical ending or a spiritual ending, maybe it's an ending in a relationship. A lot of times, especially when it's a situation that wasn't in alignment with our future, or this ending needed to take place. This person's journey came to an end, okay? Even though it may be difficult to accept, that transition and seeing those blessings coming in is a sign that that is the right decision, that that was the right path. Okay, that everything is happening for a reason. If you're feeling like it's too much, it's too overwhelming, find a safe space to talk about it. That's going to help you to process those emotions. Because I do still feel like there is an energy of looking back on what if. Maybe I could have done this to change it, or maybe I could have done that to change it, or how could I have changed the outcome? This needed to fall away to make space for new blessings to come in. As difficult as that may seem. So, and when a person passes away, if that's how this is resonating for you, their energy source is still present. They still make visits to the current time-space reality. Here's an example for you. I had a dream a couple weeks ago. In my dream, I dreamt that I was going and visiting my mom, but my mom is still alive here on Earth. So, whose mom, or what mom, if you will, what mom on what time-space reality was I visiting? Maybe there was a situation where I had moved forward with my life on that timeline and jumped to this one. You never know what is possible, what could happen. If you know and believe in quantum physics, you know that there is a reality outside of what we can physically see, feel, taste, and touch. Okay. I do feel like there are some karmic lessons, maybe even some karmic behavior patterns that are being let go of through this process as well. So give yourself a little bit of grace. Understand that everything that is falling away purposefully. I promise, Capricorn. So your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. We have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So there is a lot of overthinking, overanalyzing. The Nine of Swords really is about mourning. It's mourning a loss, something that's fallen away from your past. Give yourself a little bit of grace through this process because it's not easy. Any transition, any ending, anything falling away out of our life, it's not easy to let anything go. It's part of this human experience to learn to let go. So lean into that. Practice makes perfect. Your soul truth message coming out for your reading, Capricorn. What am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap, what would you feel scared of losing? Love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action, name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. Today's mantra, I move forward knowing that I am powerful beyond measure, that I am loved, that I am safe, and that I belong. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Capricorn, give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know? It's a no. That is a no. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to move into the water signs. We're going to start with Cancer. We're going to cleanse the space before we move in. right, let's move into Cancer's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Eight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands. This is like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decision? Definitely feel here that we will see how this lines up with your reading, but we're always on the right path. Even the detours are divinely guided. That's honestly how I feel about the energy, but we'll see how this plays out into the message. The energy surrounding you, Cancer, at this time is the Two of Swords, the star energy with the Six of Swords. The challenge here is the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the outcome here is the Six of Cups, the Devil, the Eight of Cups. So even the detours are divinely guided. Okay? Even the mistakes are divinely guided. And why? Because there's lessons to be learned in every experience. So try not to beat yourself up if you think that something's a mistake. It's definitely more purposeful than you probably give it credit for. The energy surrounding you at this time, you're healing. You have moved forward. There's something here with the Six of Swords that you've sacrificed in order to move forward, but it definitely wasn't easy. I feel here that there was a particular ending, and it's almost like this has happened multiple times. And why do I keep experiencing this? Why do I keep going through the same situation over and over again? Okay? What lesson is there to learn? And a lot of times the lesson to be learned has to do with boundaries, has to do with expressing to another person what we will and won't accept in our life, and then standing our ground on that. Okay? It's not always easy to do, but it's definitely worth it. Why? Because you won't be taken advantage of. You won't overexert yourself when it comes to certain situations. Always going to feel stable, grounded, secure when you take care of making sure that your boundaries are protected. I do feel like you have people that are supporting you, that have your back when making this decision. But I also feel like there's something here, Cancer, that you're needing to leave in the past. You're needing to walk away from something that is no longer serving your highest good, and you're having a hard time doing so. And that's okay. The quicker you make this decision to walk away, the easier your life is going to get. So clarifying the Six of Cups, the Devil with the Eight of Cups. Be strategic. Make a plan and then take action. Because the longer you hold on to this toxic relationship, the more difficult it's going to get. So let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Or if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands. It's like you're waiting for your soulmate. You thought this person was your soulmate, but it's not. And I feel here that there were signs, synchronicities, and you weren't paying attention. And that's fine. It's okay. There was a lesson to be learned here. But if you want to attract something more stable in your life, then you have to get crystal clear on what your boundaries are. And that leads right into your soul truth message here, Cancer, for you is, am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations, get out of your head, and pay attention to your heart's desire instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Cancer. I'll give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? That's a no. That is a no. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Cancer. All right, we're going to move into Scorpio's energy. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? The Empress, the Three of Staffs, and the Five of Cups. So it's like you're trying to focus on the future, trying to focus on that bigger picture vision. There's something here that keeps creeping up from your past. And we'll see how this plays out into the reading here. But I definitely feel like there's a mourning, an ongoing mourning process been taking place, and it's almost like it's time to shift that perspective, if you will. We'll see how this plays out into the message here, Scorpio, but the energy surrounding you is the Judgment, the Magician, the Six of Swords. The challenge here is the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Four of Cups. And the outcome is the Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Staffs. And this is the advice guidance moving forward. So we'll pull this over at the end. We're going to clarify this as we go through. The energy surrounding you, the Judgment, the Magician, the Six of Swords. This is like freeing yourself from something that's been holding you back. Okay. And I do feel like this is something that you've walked away from, or something that separated a long time ago. I also feel like this is a person who you thought was going to be in your life longer than they actually were. And I definitely feel an energy of it's time to let this go, for sure. Okay, it's time to let this go. So this particular person wasn't meant to be in your life. for long term. No matter how hard you want to hold on to that energy, no matter how much they told you that they were your soulmate, that wasn't the truth. And now that you're in this healing phase, a lot of triggers are coming up. A lot of, did I make the right decision? Was this really my person? Or was this more of a karmic connection? Because here's what I will say. A lot of times the reason why we'll be caught up in a relationship and we'll hold on to the idea that this is our person is because we believe that that's our soulmate. But karmic relationships and soulmate relationships feel very similar, and a lot of times that's why it's hard to decipher between the two. I do feel like there is progress that's being made here. Okay? There's things that are falling away that you're letting go of. There was a betrayal that took place. This person betrayed your trust. There was some words that were said between the two of you, and it didn't feel very nice. It didn't feel good. Maybe you want to apologize. Maybe you want this person to come and apologize. And that may happen. But I honestly feel here, Scorpio, it's time to change your perspective on this situation too. This was a karmic lesson that needed to be learned. It's time to let it go. Okay? No more holding on to the deception that this is your soulmate, because it's clear that this wasn't. And seek to learn the lesson. So what is the lesson to be learned in all of this? What is the lesson that you're meant to learn from this ending? Maybe it's giving a person too many chances when they've already shown you who they truly are. So let's pull over your advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I definitely feel like there are new beginnings, new blessings, new experiences coming in. The reason why those haven't been presented to you, for those of you that are saying where, it's because you're still looking back. It's time to look forward into the future. What's coming next? Where are you focusing your energy? What do you want to create? So, Scorpio, your soul truth message coming out for your reading is, what do I believe about money? And do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe that you are worthy? Do you believe that you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action: take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results that you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because freedom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Scorpio. So we're going to give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Scorpio spirit. What do my Scorpio friends need to know? It's a no. That is a no. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Scorpio. Right, we're going to move into Pisces energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And if you found the message was helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Pisces. Spirit, what do my Piscean friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Hierophant, 10 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. This is like somebody proposing. A relationship being taken to the next level, but being strategic about this, making a plan, making sure that this is in alignment with what you want for your future. I do feel like it's a beautiful energy. So is this what you want for your future, Pisces? Let's see how this plays out into the message. The energy surrounding you at this time, the 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Chariot. Is this in alignment with my future or is it not? Okay. Definitely feel like there is stability. Financial stability for sure is coming out here. The challenge, I feel like this person wants things their way. And we're going to see how this all plays out into the message. But I definitely feel here that just be strategic. Okay, so setting boundaries is going to be important when dealing with a person that is all about themselves. Let's clarify the 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Chariot energy. I definitely feel like you are going to be well taken care of. That's for sure. But I feel like this person has a hard time with control. It's like maybe they're too controlling or they're overbearing. There is a need to pay attention here to this. Okay. Pay the freak attention. You don't want to get yourself into a sticky situation that you can't get yourself out of. Let's clarify this Page of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles for the challenge. So if your intuition is telling you, maybe wait or take a beat, take a pause, listen to that, Pisces. Trust that. Definitely feel like there is a karmic lesson that you're learning through this experience. I feel like there are new beginnings being presented to you. So if this is something that you have manifested, let's say you've already sat down and thought about, I don't want a relationship for love, I want to be financially taken care of, then there are sacrifices that you're obviously okay with making, and that's okay. But just make sure that the boundaries are set and established before you move into any seriousness of the situation. You don't want to be taken advantage of in any scenario in life, but especially a situation like this. Okay. So just be certain, the advice guidance moving forward, just be certain that this is in alignment with what you want for your future. If you're willing to make the sacrifices to make this work, then that's fine. But if not, proceed with caution. Okay? Because I feel like there is more to this than what this person is leading on. There is a reason why you're being called to be strategic in this situation, Pisces. Okay? So, your soul truth message coming out for your reading is, what am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within. Today's soul action: breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Pisces. I'll give you a second to hold that yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. Most important message here for Pisces. Do my Piscean friends need to know? It's a no. That is a no. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Feel like that's a good solid message coming out, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. It does help to get the message out there. It helps to let me know that you enjoy these messages. It also helps YouTube to know that you enjoy these messages. So thank you guys so much for that. If you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. It does help to set intentions for future messages. And it'll also help you to be notified when I go live or upload new videos. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, and I look forward to reading your energy again soon. Namaste.